Have you guys ever used one of these Mr Gasket fuel pressure regulators? This will be my first time. I know they've been around for years, but we'll give it a try. We'll get into the why and what right after this. So we're back on the 76 Ford E-250 Custom. Last week we put a fuel pump on here and it jacked up the fuel pressure a little more. So now the pressure's a little bit too high, so we're going to throw that regulator on here. I think I'm going to add it in like right here somewhere. Last week I put in an Edelbrock fuel pump and I kinked the metal line that I had on here, so I replaced it with another line that I had, which is almost long enough. So we'll just go ahead and splice it here, add in the regulator. I'll use a piece of the other line. It has a nice curve in it, and then we'll see if we can get this fuel pressure dialed in a little bit better. The other day I drove it and my AFR gauge was going crazy. Sometimes it was running lean and sometimes it was running rich. I think it has to do with the fuel pressure, so we're going to start here. Go ahead and get this line off, cut. We'll start splicing stuff back together. So here's the old metal line. Here's where I kinked it last week. We're going to use this piece. I just cut it off. Now I'm going to flare the end of it so the hose doesn't slip off of it, using this old flare kit. Right there shows you how you're going to do it. That's for a double flare. We're not going to go that far. We're going to do the first part like right here. I got my piece ready here, so I'll go ahead and get that set up. I'll flare it and I'll show you what I did. Okay, we got the line and the flaring tool. Here's the thing I'm going to use to smash it down. It shows on the thing on the lid there. I want to put it the same height as this bottom ring on here, and we got it there. So we're going to flip this thing around and stick it in there. See if I can do this one-handed. Did it. Okay. Then we'll stick this part on there, crank it down, and this piece will be ready. Okay, we got the end already there. Now our hose won't slide off. Now we'll go out to the van, do the same thing to the other line, hook everything up. Should be that simple, right? We'll find out. Okay, we got it all hooked up. Goes up here. Got all the clamps on. Never used one of these regulators before. Always thought they looked kind of cheap, so I kind of bypassed them, but this is all I could find in stock. So we're going to give it a test. I got it set at 5 psi. So I think now we just need to start it up, check for leaks, and check the pressure. See if it'll run. Dang it. Well, it runs. That's a good sign. I don't see any leaks. That's another good thing. And it's right at 5 psi. Can't complain. Well, I think I'm going to let it run for a little bit and keep eye on it. Check back in after. Well, I have no leaks and it was keeping it right at 5 psi, so I think that's pretty good. Well, I think that's going to be it for this week. The other thing I need to do is rotate tires. You don't want to watch that. I don't want to do it, especially when there's 8 lugs on every wheel. Takes a while. Well, if you wouldn't mind hitting the like or subscribe or maybe leave a comment, that'd help a guy out. I'd really appreciate it. Well, as always, thanks for hanging out at Van Gogh Garage, where the vans hang out, here in Little Carburetor Spring, Colorado. Thanks for watching. Bye.